In September 2000, Neil became the CEO for Habitat for Humanity Toronto, and is in fact the youngest CEO of a Habitat affiliate in the world. So I'm really delighted that Neil has accepted our invitation to speak at Humber. I feel we're very fortunate to have him here today to share his ideas with us. So I'd like to ask you to join me in welcoming Neil Hetherington.
A few weeks before we built the home, we put a sign on the property where the house was eventually going to move. And it was a street called La Villa Boulevard, which is at Western Road in the 401. And the day we put the sign on the property saying Habitat for Humanity is building a home here was the day that we got a call from the neighbors. And typically, a call from the neighbors when you're building affordable housing is not often a great call. They love Habitat for Humanity primarily when we're building in South America or in Africa, but not necessarily right on their street. And so I got to the meeting, and they only asked me 3 questions. They said, can we build the home? Can we make meals for the volunteers who are building this house? And the third thing they asked was whether or not they could have permission to go into the home the day before the family moved in and fill up the fridge with bread and milk and butter and all the things to welcome that family into the neighborhood. They got it. They got that the organization is serving a population that needs Habitat for Humanity, but they got the fact that we do it with dignity, and therefore when you do something with dignity, when you help a friend out, but you do it in a dignified way, that sense of self-worth gets instilled into that recipient, and down the road, 5 years and 10 years down the road, that home, well maintained, and that family has broken the cycle of poverty. The message is simple. We can all be great because we can all serve. Serve in a dignified way, and wonderful, permanent change can happen.
Projects, say more locally.
Yeah. Well, you have the opportunity to volunteer locally or internationally. Locally, it's very, very simple. There's our website, torontohabitat.ca. There's a button on the right that says click here to build. And what you do is click there to build. And once you click there, the schedule pops up, and there's green days and red days, and you pick a green day, and you come out to the build site. And we will teach you everything that you need to know about how to build a home. We will start off by teaching you the difference between a left-handed and a right-handed hammer, and then we'll move on so that at the end of the day you feel like Mag Ruffman or Bob Vila.